With the first pitch, here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Wow, nice job laying off that sinker down. If you could recognize it early and see that it's starting low, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two. Number 45 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. Standing in, J.D. Davis.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Settling in now, Ahmed Rosario. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Jet Low. We'll get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. Still down by a count of 4-2. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Clayton Kershaw is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Fastball swung on and missed. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And now a pitch that hits him here. But hang on. They're going to say he went after it. And that's strike 3. Digging in, Max Muncy head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is Clayton Kershaw comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Jeff McNeil will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Verdugo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Riding in, Peter Alonso. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And in the ninth inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
And a pickoff throw to third, just keeping him close. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 0 for 9. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Verdugo is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-2 the final score today. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenley Jansen takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Kenley Jansen. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. Marquee hurlers are on tap in this one, and it's coming your way next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Leading off
Stepping into the box,
Cincinnati,
Jesse Winker. He will lead this one off today.
Jesse Winker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Line drive to center field. Acuna patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here and even 90 degrees. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Reds first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Count remains full. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 7.
And now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson scoops it up over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Acuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. No. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Hit softly on the ground to first. To Iglesias for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1, and he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Still 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Braves failed to score in the first. We'll head to the second now at SunTrust Park. No score here on the show. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Aristides Aquino. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. High and deep to left center field. Acuna ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
The 2-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 3-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Line drive to left. Inciarte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The second baseman, Freddie Galvis.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Galvis, playing here in his age 29 season, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a peek. Piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one.
The right field.
And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number two.
Batting sixth, the left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inciarte.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Brian McCann.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Inciarte is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
Playing 11.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
1-2.
Runners on the move for second. And the runner back. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. We'll move to the third with no score. So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Tucker Barnhart.
And the first pitch of the inning. Here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1-2. Here it comes. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's another 2-2. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The shortstop, Jose.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high. Ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Playing 2-2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies moving to his left. 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Boy, Dewar, you talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty. Close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Reds do push across. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fouled off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Popped him up. Galvis is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, number
Ready
7.
Now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Hot shot towards the hole. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44,
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. In now, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Markakis, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with one away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Donaldson is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So
Second
two are
base.
gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. But the runner's back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And there's ball two now. 3-1. The 3-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Ronald Acuna, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, 2 down now.
The first baseman,
stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now the pitch. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball one. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Braves digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at bat. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Anthony Swarzak, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Anthony Swarzak.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Swanson into shallow left. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swarzak features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Swanson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Reds lead this one 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And it's 1-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious. 2 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The catcher, Ryan.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runners back. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Get him.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Inciarte at second with 2 down. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Jesse Winker head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 1 for 2. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 2-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
Standing in, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Right there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Back goes Markakis, and that one is gone. Standing in now Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. So striding in, Dansby Swanson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 1-2 pitch. And that gets him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Mark Melanson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Mark Melanson.
He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. Digging in now, Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game. Mark Melanson comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Mark Melanson.
So striding forward now, Nick Senzel. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Galvis.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Acuna is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. His career numbers against Melanson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Melanson's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Yanked fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter. The first
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Freddie Freeman becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the end. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jose Iglesias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Into the box now, Luis Castillo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Here's a pop-up now. And no one will get this one. A pause and the 0-2. Popped him up. Albies is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Joey Votto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Melanson pauses. 0-2 on its way. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Acuna. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll... Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And now here's the 3rd time he's stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Enter Incy Arte.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
And they'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eugenio Suarez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Suarez at third with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing. Popped him up. Donaldson is there. 1 out.
The batter, number 15.
So digging in now, Nick Senzel. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up when you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good.
Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Robert Stevenson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now playing second base and batting ninth, number 6.
Billy Hamilton will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Hamilton.
Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. The 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Braves. Fastball just off the inside corner. Hit in the air out to right. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-0. Mike Soroka worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
All hungry. Lewis, a 3-year postseason drought feels like an eternity. Even more frustrating, each year the Redbirds were in postseason contention into the season's final week before falling short. If there were any doubts about the Cardinals' expectations for 2019, their acquisition of Paul Goldschmidt made
Welcome to Miller Park, where the St. Louis Cardinals will open up this 2019 season on the road against the Milwaukee Brewers. With first pitch moments away, let's check in with Heidi Watney about. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeJong. First offering on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Oh goodness, not ready for that slider at all. It's strike one. The windup and the a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's gone 6 for 10. And that misses, ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Into the box, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
0-1 the count to Molina. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll see 8. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia will start things out in their half of the 6th. As they look to shake things up. here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched